I believe many a times we've seen this kind of situation. This picture you are seeing on my screen now. We've seen this on the road many a times. Is it clear? We've seen something like this. What are we seeing here? We are seeing a carreggiata. At a certain point, you will see a blockage. You will see an obstacle where they cover the road. Is it clear now? Are you following me? Are you following me? You will see an obstacle blocking the road. Now watch. They call it Strettoia. What is Strettoia? Strettoia means a pathway in English. A pathway, a narrow way. Why do they call it Simmetrica? They call it, please guys, I'm breaking it down for you. Why do they call it Simmetrica? That this particular pathway, it is symmetric. What does it mean? Whatever thing where they block the road, it is on both sides. Whatever obstacle that is making this road a Strettoia, that is making it a narrow way, it is found on both sides. For example, if it's an obstacle, it is found on both sides. Is it clear? If it's a mountain, whatever it is found on both sides. And that's what you are seeing in this picture. Is it clear? That's why they call it Strettoia Simmetrica. Simmetrica because the obstacle where they block the road, it is on both sides. If it is on both sides, they call it Simmetrica. If you don't understand what I'm explaining, you stop me, I will explain again. Is there any question so far, guys? So I don't break down the meaning of Strettoia. Strettoia means a narrow way, a pathway. Why do they call it Simmetrica? Because it is that whatever obstacle that is making that road a narrow way, it is on both sides. It can be an obstacle. Not be say it can be, it is definitely an obstacle. Is it clear now? Like a picture you are seeing here. Now, what does it mean again? At the break and down for now. Remember, whenever you see a triangular sign, na sign the pericolo, Shebuna know. Of course, you will see this symbol 150 meters before you get there. Watch. Whenever you see this symbol alone, without any panello integrative under them, are you following me? Whenever you see this señale, without any panello integrative under them, which we'll soon see now, this particular thing, it has validity 24 hours. Also, not only that one, it also means that, guys, watch. It also means that for this particular part, see how I tell you explain them. You have to use your civil mind. You have to use your church mind because in this particular situation, watch, I'm explaining that whenever you see this señal without any panel integrativo, and I believe everybody in this class now know what is panel integrativo, pure meno. Now watch, without any panel integrativo under here, it simply means that in this particular sign, in this particular obstacle, in this particular strettoia, whenever you arrive here with your wonderful car and car they come from the opposite direction, we have to use our church mind. We have to use our civil mind because, for example, I am not obligated to stop and allow you pass. You from the opposite direction, you are not obligated to stop and allow me pass. We can both pass if we want to, but one person have to pass before the other. That's the first situation. That is when we are without any panel integrativo here. Next one, guys, in this particular type of road, forget about, here we have this continuous line. Forget about it. Watch. If you remember, guys, I taught you guys something that about this continuous line in the center of the road. For now, understand that this continuous line means sensor unico. But I told you guys that after some time, there's a particular level which I'll teach you guys something else. I will only teach you guys that thing when we've understood that discontinuous line means sensor unico. But understand that you can see a discontinuous line in the center of the carreggiata. It means doppio sensor sometimes, but we are not going to, not be today, we'll see them later on. Now watch. For this type of road now, whenever there's a strettoia, guys, watch. This Strettoia also mean that road before na doppio senso. That road before na doppio senso. Watch. Only in one, and I want to use a technical word, in correspondenza, and we know what is correspondenza. Only in that particular place where there is that obstacle, that is temporarily, that road don't become senso unico. It doesn't matter the kind of line waiting for the center. Why they call it senso unico? Because there's an obstacle there. Only one car can pass. Is it clear now? So this Strettoia Simmetrica also mean that before the road na doppio senso, car they go here, car they come here. Now, only in this particular situation, when you arrive in that particular obstacle, that road, momentarily, it is now a senso unico. Is it clear? Only momentarily, it is now a senso unico. Only momentarily. Is it clear now, guys? Okay, let's continue, guys. Is there any question so far? Is there any question so far?